Calling all chicks. I'm Kimmy Check.
And I'm Christy Diggs, and this is our data storytelling final project. What's your favorite part about going back to school in the fall? Is it tailgating for the football games or going to the bars on the weekend with your friends? Well, we partnered up to track a combination of our favorite parts about being back on campus. The Chicks Instagram accounts. The Chicks Instagram accounts post content targeted toward college students at specific schools. We wanted to determine how different factors, such as post subjects or media types, affected accounts' engagement.
We followed all 10 Big 12 Chicks Instagram accounts from the start and end of 2 weekends, which we constituted as Thursday to Sunday. The 2 weekends we tracked were from September 22nd to September 25th and September 29th to October 2nd. Then we used Google Sheets to track and analyze the data by making tables on Tableau to visualize the results. Our project compares Big 12 Chicks Instagram accounts by post date, post day, account followers, likes, comments, media type, post subject, total engagement, and engagement rate to determine different factors related to the engagement of these accounts. Between the 2 weekends, the 10 different Big 12 Chicks Instagrams posted for a combined total of 50 times.
As you can see in these bar charts, we analyzed the different days of the week and different dates to determine the most popular day to post, as well as the highest and lowest number of posts on a singular date.
We found that Saturday was the most popular day to post. 16 of the 50 posts were posted on Saturdays, which accounted for 32% of all the posts. In terms of specific dates, there were 8 posts made each day on September 24th, September 30th, and October 1st. Which was the highest number of posts made on a singular day. On October 2nd, only 4 posts were made, which was the least amount of posts made on a singular day.
When it comes to the average total engagement, one Texas account averaged the most engagement posts, and another Texas account averaged the least amount of engagements. We looked at the total average engagement for these different accounts. We found that at Texas Tech Chicks averaged the most engagement during this period, with 3,227 engagements per post, whereas at Longhorn Chicks had the lowest average engagement, at about 313 engagements per post. All of the other accounts fell within this range, as shown in the chart. The average total engagement for a post was 1,650 engagements.
The range of the average engagement was pretty large. In fact, at Texas Tech Chicks had about 10 times as many average engagements per post as at Longhorn Chicks did. Additionally, at Texas Tech Chicks averaged about 500 more engagements per post than the next highest account, which was at Iowa State Chicks. One thing that many Big 12 fans can agree on is horns down. At Longhorn Chicks is dead last in the Big 12 Chicks Instagram's number of average engagements per post. I guess the saying horns down remains true for the Big 12 Chicks Instagram accounts. The number of followers and number of engagements per post for the different accounts do not tell the full story about the engagement rates.
As you can see in the chart, at Texas Tech Chicks had the most followers at 21,600, and at TCU Chicks had the smallest number of followers at 5,420. The rest of the account's followers fall within this range. The chart shows the average engagement rates for different accounts. We found that at Iowa State Chicks had the greatest average engagement rate at under 19%. At WVU Chicks had the worst engagement rate, on the other hand, averaging only 4% per post.
Although at Texas Tech Chicks had the greatest number of followers, they did not have the greatest engagement rate. In fact, they had the 5th highest, which is right about the middle of the pack. On the other hand, at TCU Chicks had the least amount of followers, yet they had the 2nd best average engagement rate. The account with the best engagement rate at Iowa State Chicks had the 4th most followers, only about half of the number of followers that at Texas Tech Chicks had. This shows that the number of followers did not severely affect the engagement rates. Just because an account has the most followers does not mean that they are the most successful in terms of engagement rates. Additionally, at Texas Tech Chicks had the most average engagements on their posts, but that can be attributed to the fact that they had the most followers in the first place, not necessarily because they had the most successful account. Different factors lend themselves to an account's success.
Instagram DMs and Barstool merch are 2 categories posted by all the Big 12 Chicks accounts, and users seem to be more interested in Instagram DMs than Barstool merch.
As seen on the chart, Instagram DMs had the highest engagement rate at just over 18%, while Barstool Merch had the lowest engagement rate of slightly over 2%. An Instagram DM post made by at Iowa State Chicks was the post that had the highest engagement rate of over 42%. Meanwhile, a post made by at Texas Tech Chicks advertising Barstool Merch had the lowest engagement rate of only 1.76%.
Adam Levine captured the attention of paparazzi and entertainment news outlets in the fall. He also created a meme that took social media by a storm. 4 of the Chicks accounts used the Adam Levine meme to create content, and this post subject had the highest engagement rate among all posts. This content was likely engaging, and users probably found it relatable and humorous, which is why the Instagram DM subject was more popular than Barstool Merch. This is basically an advertisement for the Chicks accounts.
The type of media did not significantly affect engagement rates.
The 2 charts show there was no correlation between the engagement rate and the media type. 36 of the posts were photos, making up 72%, and 14 of them were videos, making up 28%. However, photos had an average engagement of 13.5%, while videos' average engagement rate was 12.9%.
It seems that viewers are not picky as to whether the content comes in the form of photos or videos. We can assume that many of the audience members were college students who simply like free entertainment, and as long as they find the content funny or relatable, despite its media form, viewers are just as likely to interact with content.